Subnautica fans, we finally have some news. It has been a hell of a long time since we've heard from Unknown Worlds. Unknown Worlds, if you don't know, are the developers behind the popular franchise Subnautica, and they developed Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero, two extremely popular survival games, which are absolutely outstanding. They're loads and loads of fun, and they focus a lot on swimming and strange creatures, and definitely scary as hell sometimes, but they are great games, and we finally got some news on Subnautica 3. There was a financial leak, which exposed some money going towards Subnautica 3, and it seems like people picked that up pretty quick. So, the developers have finally responded. Now, this went out a couple of hours ago at the time of recording this video, so you all have questions, and we have some answers. This was on their Twitter page on the 8th of February. And the link takes you to their website. An update about the next Subnautica, posted by Donya at around about 5 PM UK time. Hey Subnauts, a few of you have noticed some information shared online by a publisher, Krafton. Now, it was the financial reports from Krafton which did eventually show something about Subnautica 3. Now, I love this image here in the background. Looks very, very cool. Now, I could be mistaken here, but I don't think that is a creature in any of the other Subnautica games, and that doesn't really look like the normal little sub that we go on. But I could be wrong on that one. It's definitely been a while since I've played Subnautica, but absolutely love the games. We've covered them here on the channel. We've gone through playthroughs, building, all sorts of that good stuff, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But here we have some news. While some of the news is exciting, we'd like to clarify. Early access is not intended for release in 2024, but we do plan to share a lot more information later this year. Now, I do think that if they're going to be sharing information towards the back end of 2024, then we could potentially see a release date of first quarter 25. That is into the early access phase. Now, if you haven't played the Subnautica games, you won't know that both of them are early access, and their early access maps have been amazing. There's been loads and loads of stuff. But it was referred to as a game as service, so battle pass type thing and online. But no, they've clarified that too. In reference to a game as a service, we simply plan to continually update the game for many years to come, just like the previous two games. Think of our early access update model, but expanded. No season passes, no battle passes, and no subscriptions. So basically, they're just going to make the third one the final one and continually update that, add new biomes, new creatures, and stuff like that, as they would in a normal early access phase, but obviously continue that over a longer period. Which, very good, I like that, that's interesting. And multiplayer, there are a lot of talks about Subnautica actually going full multiplayer, but I don't think that would happen at all, and they've clarified here that no, that is not going to happen. The game is not multiplayer focused. Co-op will be an entirely optional way to play the game. You'll be able to enjoy the game as a single player standalone, which is good because a lot of people did seem to be very against the idea of it being a multiplayer game. Now, I think one of the main aspects of the Subnautica franchise is that fear of being alone. And when you are playing the game, you're sat in a dark room on your own, it does give you that eerie feeling, especially going into some of those caves and coming across some of the leviathans. It's so eerie, it's terrifying. I have a fear of the ocean anyway, so it scares the shit out of me and I love it. As always, we are so proud and incredibly grateful to have such a passionate and engaging community who love Subnautica games deeply. Thanks for keeping an eye out for any news about the progress on our next game. We're so excited to show you what we've been working on, and we hope that you love it as much as we do, the Subnautica team. So that is good. That is very, very good. But obviously they've said they've been working on it, so hopefully they are quite far through. Subnautica Below Zero has been out for a couple of years now, so possibly they're a decent chunk in and they've got a decent amount to show us. We'll have to see. The first Subnautica, when it went into early access, was very bare bones. Below Zero was pretty much there. There was a lot more to it than what there was in the original Subnautica game, and I'm glad that hopefully this one is going to have a bit more. They've got those previous two titles and the main mechanics there wrapped up, so hopefully we see some new stuff. I would definitely love to have the big submarine back again. I didn't like the bus thing in Below Zero. Wasn't a fan of it at all. I think the actual main Cyclops sub was definitely one of the best aspects. It was loads and loads of fun. And I did enjoy the little bit of ground walking that we got to do in Below Zero, but not as much as I enjoyed the first game. I would definitely say the second one is not as good as the first. So hopefully the third one takes a lot of inspiration from the original game and not as much from Below Zero. Don't get me wrong, Below Zero did have some great moments in there, and it was enjoyable, but nothing really compared to the original, I don't think. We'll have to wait and see what they do. Very excited for this one. I'm excited to see where they go and whether it's going to be any different, though, or whether it's going to be pretty much the same with new missions and just some new bits and bobs in it. But very excited for this. What do you guys think? Are you excited for Subnautica 3, whatever the name may be, who knows? Or are you not that interested and are still enjoying the original 2? Let me know what you think down below. For now, though, we're going to wrap that one up there. I've been Wired, you've been awesome, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.